Good evening. My name is Marcy Rosenberg, and it is an honor to be chair of the St. Louis Holocaust Museum and Learning Center. I would like to thank Dr. Birnbaum for being our special guest this evening. You are so accomplished, and it is so inspiring to listen to your words, and oh my goodness, has he given us a lot to think about. Thank you very much. As you see here tonight, we are a very large family, a family with many components, each doing their part to make everything work. Jean Cavender, our director, Dan Rich, our curator and director of education, and Andrew Goldfeder, our administrative assistant, they put in many, many more hours than required, because this museum and what we do for the community is so much more than a job. Believe me, we've all been told over and over, oh, I could never do that. It's too sad, which is exactly why we're here day after day teaching the lessons of the Holocaust. So thank you for all that you do. Myrna Meyer is the best at whatever she does. I couldn't have asked for a better, harder working chairperson for this dinner than Myrna. Our success tonight is due to her. I love following. I love following and learning from Myrna, and she knows that I will always be thankful for all that she does for the museum. And if you look around, you'll see that we never let our past chairs leave. That's what families do. They stick around and they work together. Our program that you have lists the names of all of our past chairs, many who are here tonight. Our executive committee, our council members, our docents, our educators, our survivor speakers. Yes, a very large family with a very large responsibility. It is very special tonight to have so many of our survivors, our survivor family, here with us tonight, and I thank you, we all thank you, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. It's very hard to do what they do, but they do it for us, for our community, for society. We are very special to have them. We're very special to have our museum, which brings me now to a very special and exciting announcement tonight. When Gloria Feldman spoke with Myrna about giving us a very generous gift, we knew just what we wanted to use it for. Please look over at the screens as I present to you concept renderings for the new Gloria and Reuben Feldman interactive education wall that David Schenberg of Panamedia and Karen Handelman of 501 Creative have put together for us to view. This new exhibit will create a bridge between the permanent exhibition focusing on events occurring 65 and 70 years ago and the lessons learned and not learned from that tragic period. Just as indifference and inaction enabled the Nazis' plan and the final solution, this new exhibition will allow visitors to explore contemporary issues such as other genocides, the rise of anti-Semitism, and inhumane acts, both globally and in our own community, and include suggestions for taking action. Using touchscreen technology, visitors will be able to read, view photos, and watch videos to better understand the dynamics of ethnic conflict and crises in our world today. Our docents will be able to utilize this new technology to educate and engage tour groups about these contemporary issues. We are very excited about our newly created partnership with Webster University's History, Politics, and International Relations Department on this project. Student interns supervised by university faculty will be researching world, national, and local events to keep information in the exhibit updated as atrocities and hate crimes occur. Smaller touchscreens will be available for individual use for additional research on timely topics. After experiencing the exhibition, visitors will be provided strategies for taking action by encouraging visitors to stay engaged, by directing them to informational websites on issues related to contemporary genocide or hate crimes, or instructing them on how to communicate with decision makers in Washington, D.C. about legislative action. Our intent is to motivate our visitors to take an active role in the world and to never have to say, "I was a bystander." We hope to have the exhibit opening in early 2011. We have with us here tonight Dr. Beth Strobel and Professor Michael Holzheiser from Webster University. I would like to thank them for their community partnership with us, and we really look forward to having their students. I would also like to have a big, big round of applause for Gloria Feldman for all that she does for us. And it is now with great pleasure that I bring up Dr. Gus Schoenfeld, who would like to say a few words to close this evening. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. I'd like to begin by thanking Michael Berenbaum. You know, when you raise your children, and for many years you try to instruct them in the ways of life, and then they give you a birthday party and get up and say things about you, and you soon realize that they really got you, that they really understand who you are and what you were trying to accomplish in your life. Thank you, Michael, for understanding us. Now, I also would like to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to speak in appreciation of the Holocaust Museum. It's wonderful to see such a great turnout. It confirms that what we all know is that the St. Louis community strongly supports the museum. As most of you know, I spent a year in various concentration camps in Poland and Germany during World War II. Along with many survivors, I was left with a certain amount of unease with being surrounded by a world of strangers. Some of us have a tendency to wonder from time to time whether and when we can expect a repeat of some variety of our World War II experience. Some of us really wonder about that. The existence of the museum allays such fears. Let me illustrate. I visit the museum several times during the year and see our individual stories being told in the context of war and destruction, and I say to myself, we have not suffered in anonymity. People know and will hesitate before letting it happen again. Some time ago, I attended a workshop at the Museum for Teachers. They were being taught how to teach Elie Wiesel's Night, the book Night. The teachers worked in small town schools in Missouri and Illinois. I asked them, "Why are you here?" They replied, "We regularly teach the Holocaust using Anne Frank's diary, and we would now like to add night." I said to them, "Hearing what you say gives people like me a lot of comfort. Surely persons who learn about the Holocaust from sympathetic teachers are unlikely to participate in such activity. I'm aware of visits by all sorts of students, including policemen, to the museum, and they're being exposed to displays and to the informed words of the docents. And I think to myself, surely these people who now know about the horrors could not be enrolled in the equivalence of the Einsatzgruppen. So let me assure you that your support is a good investment. It makes the surrounding community aware of what can happen, and hopefully this will help in preventing any form of recurrence. Thank you all for everything that you do. Thank you very much.